Well, so back in 2006, I left Orlando, Florida, and moved to Los Angeles, California. So, my house there was like about $250,000 house. It was on 2.5 acres. It was over 2,000 square feet. But when I came out to Los Angeles, I couldn't get nothing close to that for $250,000. Somebody put a one in the chat if you know that I wouldn't have been able to buy a house in LA, even in 2006, for $250,000. I don't even think I could have found a condo for that. So in my head, I was like, yeah, I will never be able to buy a house. Stinking thinking, stinking thinking. But long story short, because we don't have all day here, 10 years later, it took, not, you heard me, 10 years later, Spirit finally led me to believe, to elevate my thoughts, to believe that I could actually be a homeowner in LA. So, but mindset wasn't the only thing I had to do. It was the first thing I had to do. After that, I had to do some practical things because I needed to gather $31,000 in 6 months. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I had no money in the savings account. Am I the only one? $31,000 I had to come up in 6 months. Okay. So whenever God gives you something, it's big, you already know provision is going to come, but I had to do some practical things. I had to be wise with my money. So it wasn't just get my mind right. I had to do practical things. And then, long story short, I told you I'm gonna keep it short. Not only was I able to buy one house, but I was able to buy two houses on one property. So I will live in one and rent the other. So when I say I am passionate about this, I know how to help people get from zero to hero, okay?